Dad, can we watch the me show?
What?
It's the McCormick Ennis show. They talk about books and they do different book reviews and stuff.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, slugs and leeches, word has hit the viral world that the students here at school are going to be reading Woodsong. And so we have some exclusive footage of 4 young ladies and their anticipation to read this great novel by Gary Paulson. So let's go on the spot to see these young ladies.
I can't wait to read Woodsong.
I know it's gonna be great.
I heard it's such a good book.
I'm so excited.
I can't wait to read Woodsong. I know it's gonna be great. I heard it's such a good book. I'm so excited.
So it's not it's a, you said what, a nonfiction?
Memoir.
I don't know what that means.
Well, nonfiction.
Did you say that already?
Yeah. Well, nonfiction means that it's based on it's a true story. It's his life story. So it's not his entire life story though. It's just one memory that he has, or a collection of memories. But it's not going to give his entire life, like when he was born on.
Well, I'm looking forward to this idea of a Woodsong. Is it something I can get on iTunes? I mean, this Woodsong, what's it sound like?
Music, a sound.
I don't know. What is Woodsong? Is there anything else this book talks about? This guy in the woods?
Well, it's more than just being in the woods. You know, he loved adventure. So this actually takes place in the mountain range in Alaska, and it's a 1,180-mile dog sled race.
Dog sled race. Wow. Well, you know what? I'm going to step aside for a second, and I will let you show some video or pictures of the, what'd you call it?
Well, I didn't call it. It's the Iditarod.
The Iditarod. Well,
but it's a dog sled race.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll step out for a second and let you
Great. Okay.
show us the Iditarod.
The Iditarod is a unique experience. It's not what people think at all. You enter a state of primitive exaltation. It dispelled all the things I thought that were important. It's the same with sailing, and it's the same with wilderness. You can be the most popular person in the world, bear will still eat your head. Grizzlies still kill you.
Chug it loud, that's what walking because he's so strong and gets so excited, he just pull you down the road. Super good. Take a casual
Let's go. Look at these tails going.
Look at them. They all want to be part of it. So happy. Look at that. Oh, favorite time. Look at all these babies. They're so happy. Wow.
So how'd they do? Do they like their job? Even in the heat, trust me, that's a That's a workout for them. They're going to get some water here in a second.
Okay, Mr. Ennis, you know what I've noticed is that with a good novel, you have to have conflict. There has to
Gotta
be a
have
problem.
conflict. That's-
otherwise
yeah.
it's just, there's no point to the story.
It's not.
So, what type of conflict do you think might happen here?
Well, I bet as we read this book, Woodsong by Gary Paulson, you will find, which we have two types of conflict. General, you have internal, that's where you feel stuff inside of you. It's inside. And then you have external, where that's outward. So I bet that in this, we're going to be finding some external conflicts of him trying to survive in the wilderness, and you've already said, true story,
Right,
and
right.
very grueling when the Iditarod, over 1,000 miles
Oh, I
long,
can't imagine.
you know.
In the
and,
cold.
And it's not a hotel where you're staying at the Ramada Inn. This is
No,
like,
so where do they sleep if there's no hotel? I can't,
I don't know. We'll have to maybe read the book and
Wow,
find out
guess
what
so.
you eat. There's no McDonald's.
no McDonald's?
No McDonald's.
What about Starbucks?
That's what I was thinking. Where's the coffee?
Because you're cold.
Cold.
This is
Coffee would
gonna
be good in
I
cold.
don't know. This is going to be...
Oh,
It's
a
gonna
lot
be
of conflict.
good, yeah.
And so, you know, there might be a love triangle, might be a little internal love situation. Who knows? I don't know. You might have to read it and find
but
out.
there's dogs in it. A book with dogs, right? It has dogs in it?
There's dogs, lots of
Okay,
dogs.
lots of dogs, yeah.
And I think Cookie that we talked about earlier was a dog.
Oh,
Sounds like a dog.
it does sound like a dog's name. Yes, it does.
Yeah. But anyway, you have external conflict and internal conflict. And so we even have talked about before that type of conflict, we will see man against self. So Gary struggling, and he talks in here about what he's trying to do and why he is being in the wilderness. And we will also see that aspect of man against nature.
Nature, yeah.
So it's very
Some brutal
much-
elements, I'm sure.
So he borrows on some of those literary masterpieces from the past. For example, Jack London, where we
Call
have
of
this
the
book
Wild.
called The Wild
Yeah.
White Thing, where you see a lot of that struggle and that metaphorical aspect of the Woodsong, the call of the wild, the law of tooth and fang, or club and fang. It's all in there that he even borrows from. So,
It's just too much. I
It's-
can't wait. We got to start reading this now.
but you know what? Your teachers have the books for you. So you don't have to go to the library and get in line for them. We have them for
What
you.
amazing teachers.
Such love,
It
compassion,
is, yes,
tenderness.
yes.
It's just, look at this. It's so great. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, slugs and leeches, I have here the Woodsong Quartet, and they're going to back me up on the Woodsong theme. So ladies, let's start rocking that beat. We're going to start reading Woodsong, so why don't you just come on along? It's written by old Gary P. It's a great book, just check it and see. It's really cold out there, so you better have long underwear. So pick up this book, I'm telling you, you'll really be cool at school. So read Gary Paulson, have a good time. So give out a shout and give out a yell. Ooh! Woodsong.